Yeah, what's wrong with the beer we got? I mean, the beer we got drank pretty good, don't it?
Welcome to Your Beer Sucks Christmas Special. Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
Put that in the audio in post, you know.
It was right there in the audio now.
We did it live.
Hello, everyone.
It's Christmas time.
How you doing?
Let's drink some Christmas beers.
Doing well? You want to drink some Christmas beer?
Yes.
Let's get nice and loose and then just see where it goes from there. Anchor Christmas Ale. Our 2017 Christmas Ale has a strong malt profile that is enhanced with wintry spices. The beer pours a deep, dark mahogany brown with a creamy tan head. It has flavors of creamy, bittersweet chocolate, coffee, roasted malts, and toasted nuts, with a rich, smooth, velvety mouthfeel. The combination of malts, spices, and hops add layers of complexity to the beer and bring this year's ale to a new level.
I only used the third out of 4 paragraphs. It went on for quite a while.
There's 4 paragraphs worth of
That
ad
was pretty
copies?
verbose. And
Yeah,
that
that
was
was
only one of the paragraphs.
That was a quarter of the total
Okay,
amount
guys.
of copy.
Let's
Wow.
So
Anchor.
they do this every year, and it's different
Every
year, and has a different tree on it every year.
We had this last year, right?
We had
we
not
had-
this. We
we had
had
the
well, I mean the
2016.
2016 one.
yes,
Yeah.
but this is the 2017.
And also, Santa brought me some new glasses.
Well, this one has wintry
So,
spices.
I'm gonna break these motherfuckers soon.
His glasses?
Yes.
Yes, these glasses.
Oh.
Damn. You need those. To
Oh.
see. Oh, wow. Now,
Hey, fellas, do you smell those wintry spices?
Yes. And I've been having this
Actually, I
beer
smell some
a
mint.
fair bit.
Yeah, this isn't gonna work. I can't smell it.
Pouring it into
I
the old style.
love this glass, but
It's not
splitting
working.
splitting a regular sized beer 3 ways. I can't smell the shit all the way in the bottom.
I can smell it fine in here. It's
Ooh, that smells good. That smells really spicy. It smells like a goddamn porter.
Smells like it has a pretty stout malt to it. And there's something minty, either that or some overtone of the malt.
I just taste it in the mint.
Yeah, it's-
Mintiness is there on the palate.
I can't quite figure out what mint it is, but it's definitely there. It's unmistakable.
That's weird.
Spearmint?
No,
No, not spearmint. Not really peppermint either.
but it's not wintergreen. I think it's closer to peppermint than anything,
Yeah, I would
but not
agree.
exactly. This is weird because the mouthfeel is kind of thin, but it tastes very malty.
Yes,
This is kind of a weird beer.
but
It's super drinkable.
it's fucking great. I've been. This is, I think, the one from this pack is probably about the third. That's from the third 6-pack of these that I've gotten so far this year.
It's really yeasty.
And it's got a very, I just ate some sort of holiday themed bread kind of aftertaste.
It
Yeah.
does. It's bready because
Kind
of
of
that
finish.
yeastiness.
Yeah.
The malt flavor-wise is huge, but mouthfeel, it's just super drinkable. It's like you could just pound back 6 of these beers in one sitting.
But it's not like uncomfortably thin, you know?
No, it's not even as weak as a lot of the weak-bodied porters we've had.
Yeah, no. This is.
It's medium-bodied.
Yeah.
But the malt flavor and smell makes you think it's going to
It'll
be
like
big
super,
and fucking
like very, very
Fig?
viscous, thick.
Fig?
Oh, fig on this?
There's some fruitiness that I can't put my finger on.
Man, it's like candied fruit. It's like fucking fruitcake. And what's really funny is on the palate, it's very sweet, and then you swallow it, and the finish is dry.
Yeah. I've noticed that. This is fucking great, though. I love it.
I don't know
fantastic.
that I've had a more drinkable beer. It's not particularly remarkable in the flavor department. It's not blowing my head off, but it's good. But it's incredibly drinkable.
Super drinkable.
Yes.
And it does have some complexities. Mm-hmm. And
But it's not like too over the top or anything. It's a solid beer.
I'd say this is probably one of the most approachable porter, stout
Style beers, yeah.
It's one of the more approachable, complex beers I've ever had.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would agree with you there.
I mean, it's like you're going in for like an entry-level math class and you're walking out going, God damn, I know tensor calculus now. You're like,
do you have tensor processors?
I don't know.
I don't know. Can you afford a Titan V?
No.
They're only $29.99.
But I'm going to say this beer does not suck.
It does not suck.
The mint and fruit really persist.
Now, for comparison purposes, we have the one from last year that's been aging. I've held on to it. It's taken a little bit.
Taking a little bit of effort to avoid
drinking it.
No shit.
Because I had one of these, and I had one of these actually over the summer.
I don't imagine that the little bit coating our glasses is going to...
I don't think it's going to color our taste that much.
No. I'm not going to... We're doing all this in one shot, so I'm not going to wash the glasses.
I was leaning towards that being a stout until I smelled this. This is more of a stout. That's more of a porter than this year one.
Yeah, I seem to recall us saying that this one was very much like a stout. I feel like this year's is very much a porter.
This even looks darker.
Yeah.
This smells savory. It has the soy sauce.
Yeah, it does have the soy
thing.
sauce on the nose.
Yes, this
Oh
is
wow,
very different.
this is a totally different beer.
Remarkably different. Now, the fruitcake thing is consistent between them. That's
Yes.
here on this too.
Yeah.
I don't really get that mint as much on this one.
No. But in fact, it's super fruity.
Yes.
It's like fucking cherries and cranberries and all sorts of shit.
This one has more of a body to it.
Oh
Yes.
yeah, this definitely
Much more of a body to it.
definitely a heavier beer.
Yeah. I definitely feel like last year's was a stout and this year's is a porter. Last year's is incredible, but it's not nearly as approachable.
Yeah.
It's not entry level. It's not, man, I'm trying to get into good beers and I've only had, St. Pauli girl.
Yeah.
So,
Or like Blue Moon or some shit.
yeah, so
Blue Moon is craft beer to me.
That was the first beer I ever tried when I said, does beer have to be awful? Was St. Pauli Girl Dark. Mm-hmm. And I was like, this is noticeably better than this other beer. I didn't know how much further better you could actually go.
But
Yeah.
now you know.
But if that's the situation you're in, this year's is very approachable.
Yeah.
Last year's,
A little bit more complex.
little bit more burly and difficult.
I was gonna say,
But it's very rewarding.
I think I like last year's a little bit better.
I think it depends on why I'm drinking.
No,
if
that's
I'm
what I was thinking
if
too.
I'm sitting alone on an island somewhere, reflecting on all the failures of my life, I think I would like this one better. But if I were at some sort of a social event, I think I would like this year's better.
Yeah. That's also if I'm sitting at home just like not really doing anything, just sort of like kicking back, maybe reading, this year's. If I'm like playing a video game, I'm just taking a swig every now and then. I mean,
Yeah, I was gonna say that backwards.
Other way around.
Last year's if I'm just reading or something. This year's if I'm doing something more active.
I was gonna say I would agree with you on a situational level, but just between the two beers on their own merits,
Just straight comparison.
straight comparison.
There's also a
year's.
fair amount of a chocolatey thing going on.
And this may
last
be
year's.
biased because this has been aged a year. That may have done something. But either way,
I think that I would actually I think I would actually give the edge to this year's for
Really?
one reason.
okay.
This one is a little bit, just a tad bit intimidating. It's like, take a sip, it makes me feel a little full. I look at it, I'm like, man, I know there's going to be a lot of complexity when I taste that next sip. Whereas this year's, it's like,
This is really good.
It sneaks
This
it
is
in
really
on you.
good.
you're just like, before you realize it, you're like,
And then the beer's gone, and they have to get another one.
and you're like, God damn it! You go to a store and you buy more.
Yep,
You
that's
don't
what I've been
realize
doing.
you're being taught received pronunciation when you drink that beer.
Right.
It just happens.
Yes.
Yeah.
But there we go. Anchor, well, we're rating the 2017,
Yes.
which doesn't suck.
Does
Doesn't-
not suck.
Doesn't suck.
But-
can that still be gotten, or is it kind
The
of
2016?
the 2017?
Oh, yeah.
27, oh,
Places have it. It's not
Oh,
a
yeah.
supplier.
Oh,
Yeah, you can go grab yourself like all of it,
And I would recommend it. And I actually have some,
It's good
and we're
beer.
going to age it for next year.
and we will compare the 2017 to 2018 next year.
Sweet.
But we will not compare 2016
Because,
that's it.
rip.
We don't have that kind of fucking money.
Beer, number 2.
Sierra Nevada Holiday Haze. As the holiday season ramps up, we all get busy and do cocaine. So we're
That's
bringing
not
you
what it
this.
says.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. That was a little bit of editorializing on my part. I shouldn't have done that. As the holiday season ramps up, we all
should
get busy.
always do that.
So we're bringing you this all-new IPA as a reminder to slow down and appreciate this special time. Heavy with intense fruit-forward hop flavor, mild bitterness, and a smooth finish, this is the perfect beer for the lead-up to the holidays. Let's all pause, relax, and snap out of that holiday haze.
So what holidays are they talking about? Like Memorial Day?
Nah, dude, I think it's Flag Day.
They're probably talking
Flag
about
Day.
like
It's
Christmas,
Flag Day.
Chuanaka, stuff like that.
No, I think it's Flag Day.
Flag
Yeah, I'm
Day.
pretty sure it's all about Arbor Day.
What about Kwanzaa?
No.
Kwanzaa? What about Yule?
Man, there's so many holidays to consider.
What about Columbus Day? This is the Columbus Day beer.
Oh!
Can't forget about Columbus Day. Or Labor Day. I think it's more of a Columbus Day.
Nobody actually celebrates Labor Day. Labor Day is the day when white-collar criminals get to have the day off, and people
Everybody
who
else
labor
has to work.
has to go to work and labor to serve them stupid shit.
There's a lot of irony there, but we're not going to get into that. Anyway,
That's
beer.
going to be on our new show, Your Philosophy Sucks.
Damn.
Damn, that smells delicious.
Oh, wow.
That smells... It's got a little bit of diesel, but it's just overflowing with tropical fruit like
Yes.
pineapple and mango and
Now this is pod racing, at least on the nose.
on the nose. Now we've had some deceptive IPAs that smell really good and then
It
taste
tastes like
butt
ass.
shit.
Oh, all right. So it smells great.
Huh.
So at first I got some ammonia, but then it was gone. It's a very, very light-bodied beer.
Incredibly light-bodied.
This is like Hawaiian Christmas.
Yeah. I think it's good. It drinks pretty good.
I feel like ammonia and good beer are in a battle to the death in this beer.
The ammonia is there, but
It's only at first.
yeah, it's like at the very beginning of taking a sip, it's there and then it's gone.
Yeah.
And I've started getting that with IPAs lately. Not all of them, just the shitty ones.
This
But
one has it, but it's at the very beginning, and it kind of goes away, and then
I think
everything
it's-
else in the
I
beer
think
kind of
it's-
makes you forget about it.
I think it's just the hops are a little bit aggressive for how maltless it is.
Yeah, the malt is
But
hardly present.
man, that tropical fruit juice thing going. God, dude, what's funny is we've had pineapple beers that actually had pineapple juice in them that were not
As
as
pineapple-y
pineapple as
as
this
this.
fucking beer.
How do you know this doesn't have pineapple in it?
Does it say that it has? I don't see any. And besides, they would say it on the fucking label.
Yeah, this
I mean,
is
they,
just-
they would say, pineapple holiday haze or holiday pineapple haze
Yeah, it's like some hops. It's funny.
or holiday haze pineapple.
So it has some hops.
People always
with a
like to
bow
get the
on it.
words in the correct order and shit.
Yeah,
You know what, though?
I like that.
Me, I can't say this is better than their regular pale ale, though. I think that's a better beer.
I think this is so different. It's hard for me to actually compare on a one-to-one basis.
Yeah, that's not. two completely different things. Well, not completely different, but substantially different to where you can't compare this to the Snappa.
But what's really funny is this is so Hawaiian tasting that
It just needs more malt.
it does need more malt.
If this,
But I like
yeah.
it.
I like.
I
this.
don't know. I think it might be hitting a nostalgic thing for me. Even though I wasn't old enough to drink beer when I lived in Hawaii, it makes me think of Hawaii. It makes me think of Christmas time there. And I'm going, oh man, Transformers and, all that cool shit. And I'm going, I love it, I love it, I love it.
I think it's good. I think this beer doesn't suck, but I'm definitely with you that it could use some more malt.
It could.
I think now that would take this beer to the next level.
Yes,
Is
this
it-
beer
this-
would be amaze fucking balls if you made it a little bit darker and a little bit heavier.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, otherwise, I still think it's good. What's the ABV on this?
92.
6.5.
Oh, I have trouble even believing that. I was expecting it to be like 3 considering how little malt.
Three.
I was
to
expecting 2.1.
2 point.
I give this beer a 2 out of 7.
2 out of 7, so you're saying it sucks.
I'm saying it sucks, and I base that upon the fact that I think that their regular just Sierra Nevada Pale Ale is a much better beer.
Now you see, and because this is the Christmas special, I almost kind of want to mark it off because I don't really see. This is just an IPA. There's nothing really particularly.
If anything,
If anything, it's more of a summer beer.
Right? So I mean,
it is more of a summer beer.
so I do kind of want to point that out.
Yeah,
But like, besides that notwithstanding, the beer on its own merits. I mean, I think the beer doesn't suck.
like
but
remember, the only guy here that's saying it reminds him of the holidays is the guy that lived in
Hawaii.
and it's reminding him of the holidays in Hawaii.
Yes.
Yeah, this beer doesn't
That-
remind me
yeah.
anything about
Yeah.
the holidays.
And having
Maybe
lived there,
maybe if you're in South America,
yeah, and having lived there, to me it was
depending on what part of South
life
America.
was just like life here.
Like Colombia.
I don't even think about the way people think about it as like Paradise Island and all that shit. And then
It's
I
just
stop and I
Hawaii.
go, wait, this makes me think of what this is summer beer.
Yeah, that notwithstanding, in
Yeah.
my opinion, Sierra Nevada Holiday Haze IPA, that doesn't suck.
I guess
doesn't
it's
suck.
I guess it's a San Diego Christmas beer,
Maybe.
Oh yeah, San Diego.
but I say that it sucks.
Because he didn't live in Hawaii.
No, I did not.
Why did-
He doesn't like IPAs.
I do not.
I think that's
So
really.
that's
I
two
think
strikes.
I think that's really the thing at play here.
But it's way better than anything Abita ever made.
Ooh.
By a million miles.
Oh,
Oh yes. Can't even mention the two breweries in the same sentence.
No.
It's doing Sierra Nevada a disservice. All right, beer number the third one.
Anderson Valley Winter Solstice. Winter Solstice is our take on the classic style of winter warmer. Boasting a deep amber hue and rich mouthfeel,
Yeah.
its creamy finish will lift your spirits. Hints of toffee, spice, and caramel tease the senses, making this the perfect ale to share with friends and family during the cold days and long nights of winter.
More like share with yourself because fuck them.
Because you're on a remote island.
Look at the bear with antlers.
What?
It's like a mutant. It's like a post-apocalyptic. It's post-apocalyptic Christmas beer.
There you go. Let's give her a look.
Post-apocalyptic.
And also, look, it's a red sky.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah. Could be onto something there.
I'm always onto something.
Whether it's something worthwhile, that's up for debate. Does it have some fart on the nose?
It had some fart.
Uh-oh.
Let me see if mine has the fart.
Nope, mine does not.
Mine doesn't really
I
have the
benefit
fart.
from getting from the end of the glass. Mine has a lot of spice on the nose. Mine has a shit ton of cinnamon.
Yes.
And maybe like some clove.
Cinnamon, a dash of clove, and some
Yeah.
allspice.
Yeah, The clove is faint, but the cinnamon is unmistakable.
Cinnamon is like beat you over the head.
It's like, hey,
In
man.
fact,
What about the nutmeg?
I'm not getting nutmeg really. Cinnamon
It's
is
more cinnamon.
overpowering.
And
I'm getting some aroma like honey.
Yeah, I got the honey. Honey and cinnamon mostly on the nose.
I'm barely even smelling the malt.
I don't really get the malt at all. It's just the spice.
And it's like the cinnamon's like cinnamon roll.
Yeah. Kind of like caramelized sugar and all that.
Golden raisin color. Wow, that's weird.
Oh my.
That's a weird beer.
Oh.
That's very
man.
sweet and very thin. And the first thing I think immediately is this Coca-Cola? And then like spices start exploding.
Yeah, definitely on the finish.
This is a candy beer.
Yeah. So I'm already pegging your sweet tooth to say this beer doesn't suck. Or at least giving you that bias.
This is a weird ass beer.
This
This
is
is almost as weird as that Midas Touch beer we have.
This is one of the weirder beers I've ever had. Now, if I'm going, man, I want a beer, this doesn't really come across like a beer to me.
No.
But I could drink this just constantly.
I could alcoholic out to this beer.
Yeah, I could too.
Yeah.
I could probably use this to make mixed drinks with.
It's
Dude.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
You got any bourbon? Or sour mash whiskey?
or some hot sauce.
Do we want to do? Well, hold on. Let's
not do that.
let's not do the hot sauce. I'm sort of tempted with the whiskey because I do have. Well, that's a bit of a colorful whiskey though. The
I think it would
like
call.
on what I have.
I think it would call for a bourbon or a sour mash.
Yeah, because I've got some bourbon on my desk.
That is really good. It is really light-bodied, like deceptively so for how dark it is.
My only complaint is it's a little bit too thin. If it were a little bit,
That was what I was saying.
if this was a heavier beer, I think it would be yeah.
What is that
But
There's
it's
something on
sort
the
of
finish.
fruitiness? I mean, I guess that is like cola.
Yeah.
Is what that tastes like.
But like the thinness
Does
of
it
it
have cola in it?
makes it retardedly
Whoa,
drinkable.
whoa. 6.9%?
I don't believe it.
That's bullshit. This beer is way too thin.
Be careful with this beer.
And it's also doesn't taste alcoholic hardly at
Oh,
all.
no. No. it
This
doesn't.
really is like drinking a spicy
Cola. You know what? Let me go get that whiskey because I just gotta see how that would taste.
This is so weird.
But it's so good. It's good in the weirdest fucking way. I don't know. I think it's weirder than Midas Touch.
I think I could drink 15 or 20 of these a day.
Yeah.
I'm with you on that.
I think I could drink... Oh, you've got Basil Hayden.
Yes.
I think I could drink...
Would you gentlemen like a little bit in yours, or
I don't think so because I like the way this tastes so much that I
Smell
don't
that.
want to. I don't want to fuck with it. And I also don't care for Basil Hayden. I think it's like even as bourbons go, that fucker is incredibly grassy.
it is?
It's
does
like
smell grassy.
It's grassier than fuck.
It is. Yeah, I would just put a little bit in.
We're gonna have some bourbon.
Bargain.
Bergen.
Rest in peace, Leahy. It still doesn't smell like it has very much alcohol in it. Though it
Probably
is
the-
boozy now, though.
Probably the amount of fucking sugar that's in it, and not added sugar, just sugar from the malt.
Dude, if you want to double down on your alcohol and use an alcoholic mixer,
Dude.
Okay, I guess I'll try it.
I was gonna say, like, it actually pairs pretty goddamn well. Ooh, you poured a little bit heavier than I would have, but fine.
oh, he's a goddamn lush, so.
There's no point in adding it if you're not going to taste it.
Right.
Meh. I think it's better without it.
He's alive.
I think I just don't like Basil Hayden.
I think that's because honestly, like having this in there, it's like the fact that this is Basil Hayden's versus any other bourbon,
Like good bourbon against, compared to
Is this
something
like is this like one of them fancy bourbons that's supposed to be real?
It's
good?
expensive, but I don't like it. I think it sucks.
Well, expensive doesn't mean shit.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's okay.
I like Hudson.
I'm like
I'd rather have Hudson any
Well,
fucking day.
Hudson is more expensive than that.
Dude, I'm trailer trash when it comes to liquor. I like fucking Jack Daniel's Black Label. So
I like that. I like drinking this on its own.
There is nothing Jack Daniels that I will drink.
I'll do the Gentleman's Jack. Like,
Man,
grudgingly.
Gentleman's Jack, that shit tastes like exactly to a T like fucking tap water.
Well, if you can't tell, Andrew is.
though
the
I do like Maker's
whiskey
Mark and
aficionado.
Woodford Reserve. I do like
Woodford
Maker's is-
Reserve is
Yeah.
really good.
Maker's is
Ridgemont
just
Reserve.
solid.
People don't give Ridgemont Reserve enough credit. It's a really good one. Man, though, like nowadays, it's either Hudson or go the fuck home.
Hudson is great because you brought some over that one time and I thoroughly enjoyed Hudson. That was some good ass
the
whiskey.
chewy bourbon.
Yeah,
But if you want to double down on the liquor,
I would recommend
just put
it.
some bourbon in this beer.
And it's
And then,
But it's also a great cola on its own.
but you got to be careful. You don't want to go too far. You want to be tolerating the in-laws, not cussing them out.
That's
so
true.
careful how you pour.
So what's our verdict? Is it doesn't suck or is it not a beer?
Oh man!
Ooh.
Understand that if it gets not a beer, it gets a fart noise.
I kind of wanted to do it just for that.
I mean, I'm gonna vote
But
not a beer because
I am going to have to vote not a beer because there's no way on earth that this is 6.9%.
and this show is not called Your Beverage Sucks. This show's called Your Beer Sucks.
I gotta say that I'm going to have to rate Anderson Valley Winter Solstice not a beer.
I'm going to say it doesn't suck. That will be our first mixed verdict, not a beer.
So how
What kind of sound
how
effect
is
is
that
that
gonna
gonna
work?
be?
It'll still be not a beer because it was 2-1.
Oh, okay.
Sweet. So we still get the fart
We still
noise.
get the fart.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Beer number 4.
Balls Christmas Ale.
Oh, balls!
We haven't had a balls in a long time.
I think the last balls we had was balls too farted.
Was it?
Was it?
Balls?
Balls.
Balls too farted ale.
I've been in New Jersey recently.
Balls.
Sorry, it's coming out.
Balls Christmas ale.
This traditional Scotch ale is rich and malty with notes of caramel and a warm ball finish. Oh, I'm sorry, a warm finish. Certain to
Warm
make
ball
any occasion festive, or at least a bit more bearable. Enjoy with the company of friends and family.
All of these beers are enjoy with friends and family and relatives. And,
How about with your fuckface colleagues?
now you see if this is a decent. Ooh, shit!
It's coming out.
It's hopping out the bottle.
It's from Cumstuck, New Jersey, or Michigan.
Looks like an amber
So-
ale.
Now
It is a Scotch ale, so it should look.
a little bit
What?
darker.
Well, I mean, like an amber, a dark amber.
What was the other Scotch ale we had? Was that the?
We had the Monday night Scotch ale,
Oh yeah.
and also
The
we
Drafty
had
Kilt or whatever.
Drafty Kilt, and also Founder's
Dirty
flagship
Bastard.
beer.
The Dirty Bastard. Yeah.
Blow the dog fart off, boys.
There was a little bit, even though I was the last one to pour.
there is a little bit of dog fart there.
It's gone though. Smells a little medicinal and sweet, very fucking sweet.
This definitely smells like Robitussin.
This smells like somebody mixed cough syrup with macro brew.
Yes, it does.
And I think that's what it's going to taste like, too.
Damn it, balls.
Bottoms up.
We'll see. Noses can be deceptive.
Man, that is thinner than fuck.
Yeah.
You know, it's not as bad as I expected.
No,
not.
the nose
But it
is not good.
thin as shit for a Scotch ale.
But it has one hell of a cough syrup finish, and it sticks around.
Oh yeah, it does. It sneaks up on you. At first you're like, oh, okay, it's gonna be okay. And then about 10 seconds later, you realize, oh no.
Yeah, like on the palate, it's got a pleasant bitterness, and then on the finish, that turns into this like overwhelming astringency. My mouth feels like it's drying out too.
It is.
And it's
7.5%.
I can
All these-
I could see it, but
I don't know if I could see it.
I'm going to have to drink some of this pure grain.
god damn, dude, and it is sweet,
Yeah.
and it is not smoky.
This beer sucks.
It is not like everything about what you expect out of Scotch ale. It just goes, nah, man,
No.
I'm gonna go my own way, the shit way.
And it's the cough syrup thing that's fucking killing me.
What could
I
have
can't.
been like those dried fruit notes instead is just this like disgustingly sweet cough syrupy
Yeah,
kind of thing.
Yeah.
It didn't make it. It didn't make it to the like dried fruit.
total Robitussin.
It ain't
man.
making it,
like
baby.
like straight up.
This is a great beer to drink when you've got a really bad flu.
Yeah.
It just ain't making it.
And are like coughing your guts out.
Yeah, and you're like, man, I need something to help with my cough. This will like maybe psychosomatic, like
this
make
may
you
It's
have-
like, oh yeah, I'm Robitussin.
yeah.
This may have those herbs in it. I don't know what they are.
and
but
it's better than Robitussin. So
That's
it's like,
true.
It is better than
I'm having
Robitussin.
Robitussin, but it's not.
We
it's
are-
not fucking that gross.
we are saying it's reminding us of that, but it is better than
Yes.
actual cough syrup.
Yes,
Yeah.
this is almost drinkable,
It's
but it's not good.
Oh, no,
you know what
sucks.
it tastes like? I figured it out. It tastes like a failed old ale.
It does.
Yep.
It's very much what it tastes
Yep.
like.
It's even got that pencil shavings kind of thing going
Yeah.
on.
Faintly.
Yep.
Now, are you saying like just missed the mark, like 59, or are we talking like 30,
No, we're talking about like
20, 30?
yeah, we're like it's closer to an old ale than it is to anything else.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Even a Scotch ale.
If
Oh,
you did,
yeah.
if
But-
you did genetic screening, you would have aborted this beer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Something bad was wrong with it.
Something
Yeah.
bad would have popped up in
Yeah.
those chromosomes, and
Yeah.
you would have been like,
Yeah, we're talking about some major fucking genetic problems.
You're like some serious like waterhead mongoloid kind of stuff. Yeah.
Mike goes, man, how can I insert some offensiveness into this situation?
and you found it, and
Yep.
I think it was well played.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ball's Christmas Ale sucks.
Yeah.
That's
Balls.
Fuck you, balls!
Beer number the last one?
This is the
Five.
last one. Beer
Beer
number
number last
5.
one.
Beer number 5.
This is the finishing of our quintet.
our quintet of Christmas beers.
Some of the more
Well,
beers.
yeah, some of
This
them
is actually
weren't-
only our 4th beer.
Oh, yeah, that is true.
Because the Winter Solstice was not a beer. So, whatever. It's the 5th thing that we're doing.
Rouge Santa's Private Reserve.
Ooh.
Packed with candy sugar,
Satan's
cherries,
Private
and
Reserve?
raspberries. Ooh.
Satan's private. Yes.
Candy sugar, cherries, and raspberries.
Ooh.
The 2017 Santa's Private Reserve delivers a delicious sweet and tart flavor. And look at the brevity.
Brevity.
This bodes
They are-
well.
They are confident.
This bodes well.
With Rouge?
Mike.
Yeah.
Penguins.
I love penguins.
Mike's a penguin.
He is.
Hey, look at Pudwitch Santa.
He's like,
He's like, fuck it.
Pudwitch Santa's like, man, I'm too drunk to stand up, man.
Fuck all of you.
fuck
Oh,
delivered
you
presents. You ain't
motherfuckers.
getting shit this year.
Fuck you.
I'm too busy reflecting on my failures on this island.
And
I guess I'm gonna have to switch to a big glass because we got a big
Bottle.
bottle.
Ooh, I like the color.
It looks fucking gorgeous. Look at that. It's raisin colored with a tan head.
I'm
It's
excited.
like, man, check me out.
It's
Hi,
looking,
man.
It's looking kind of like a porter.
It's looking like a light-colored porter.
Yeah.
Or it's kind of the color of an old ale.
So I certainly won't say no to
You want-
sour.
Okay.
Bitch.
It's 7.8% alcohol, 36 IBUs.
So it's a good driving beer.
Yes.
Holy fuck, that is an interesting nose.
It is.
Yeah.
It smells sweet and salty simultaneously.
That's interesting.
Raspberry.
It smells like that there saltwater taffy.
Yeah, raspberry is the thing that jumps out most to me.
Oh, yeah. Unmistakable. They weren't joking about that in the ad copy.
Smells like Belgian yeast. Wait, this is Belgian, isn't it? Belgian dark ale with cherries and raspberries.
Huh.
Holy fuck.
Wow.
It's good.
That's
that kind of tastes
interesting.
like alambic.
Yeah.
It does.
That's what I was going to say.
That's a little bit tart, and it's very carbonated, and it's way lighter bodied than you would expect for a beer this dark.
This is interesting.
But you know what? It's got an almost kind of a quadruple sort of a malt to it.
Yeah.
It does,
Profile.
even though it doesn't have the body of a quadruple.
It has the flavor
It's
profile.
like it combines elements of lambic and quadruple together into an unholy Satan's private reserve.
Oh, it says Santa.
Lame.
But everybody knows that Santa is Satan.
Yeah.
I mean, think about it. He's all about
Dedicated to those on the naughty list.
about gifts and, you know,
Yeah.
Santa perverts whatever the true meaning of Christmas was supposed to be into commercialism.
Yeah. The way I like it.
Yeah, the way I like it too.
Yeah.
Let me let you know, guys. Just so you know, I'm down with the devil.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like, has anybody had any questions? So,
I mean, have you ever known a guy that, outside of a movie that was more like Pan in your life?
no.
Yeah. See?
This beer, though.
This beer has a lot going on that we haven't even scratched the surface of.
This is
So,
a very complex beer.
Focus your brains,
Yeah,
boys.
let's get off Satan for a second.
There's a little bit of mintiness.
Orange and banana.
I'm trying to delve more into the fruit flavors like that. I don't quite get the banana. The orange, though, yes. The raspberry is pretty unmistakable.
Yeah, raspberry really jumps out.
It's like-
the cherry is there too, and it's like dried cherries.
Yeah, not so much. Yeah.
Craisin.
Yeah,
Yeah, kind of like definitely kind of like a cranberry
Now
thing
I'm
going
getting
on.
the banana now, but it's like banana bread. It's not like, you know, fresh cut bananas. It's this banana bread thing going.
This is a very interesting beer.
And the malt is some sort of a dark bread, but I don't know what kind of dark bread.
Not quite pumpernickel.
No, it's like a really good.
not pumpernickel.
It's like a really good rye without caraway,
Yeah, it doesn't have that caraway.
Yeah. Yeah.
and it's
Some
tart.
beers we've even had the caraway way.
Yeah.
It
Oh,
tastes
yeah.
just like rye.
Yeah.
But this does not have that, but it does have a good bit of lambic tartness to it.
Yeah. What's that beer? Is it Three Philosophers? That's the
Yeah.
quadruple with lambic
It's
in it?
like 98% quadruple with 2% cherry lambic.
This
But
reminds me of that a little.
but this is more like 50-50.
Yeah.
It's like, no, it's like 50% quadruple, 25% cherry lambic, 25% raspberry lambic.
yeah. No, I would agree
No,
with that.
I'm thinking, all right, it's 50% quadruple, 48% lambic, 2% old ale.
There is some old ale to it.
There's some old ale characteristics, but I'm definitely
Because it does have a hoppy bitterness to it that's jumping out. It's even got a little bit of pencil shavingsness to it.
And it's got kind of a woody nose to it.
Yes,
Yeah.
it does. Well,
Not
I'm getting that
necessarily
woodiness on the palate.
Not a particular
Not so
wood,
much on the palate,
just
for me
like
on the
a
nose.
carpenter's workshop.
Yeah, I'm
know?
getting that I'm
Like
getting
various
like
hardwoods.
I'm getting like sandalwood on the palate.
Yeah. Maybe so.
I'm trying to
Maybe some
savor
mahogany.
this.
Mmm.
This is very interesting.
The finish is really long, and it retains its tartness all the way through.
But it's
before
not...
it finally just blends into this like woody, bitter, fucking fruity thing. Kind of reminds me of like smelling the inside of a cigar.
No, it's actually
box.
pretty
Yeah.
hoppy too.
Like a cigar.
Yeah, it
humidor.
is. It is hoppy. And the thing that I was sort of worried about initially is I was worried it was going to be a little bit too tart, but it's
Chocolate cherries.
Yeah,
The
it's got the chocolatiness.
Yeah.
the tartness is very in balance with everything else. It's just very well done because
It's bitter, it's salty, it's sweet, and it's sour. It's got
And none of it
everything.
it's a little bit of everything.
And it doesn't have any of those negative qualities that can leave kind of that chalky mouthfeel or that dry, that dry finish and chalkiness that you can sometimes have. It's all in balance. It's like the tartness and the bitterness and the sweetness are just right, where it almost just feels like you've had some water.
And it's got...
And I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean
Right.
that in terms of as big and as hearty as this is, it's somehow like thirst quenching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you combine everything together and it kind of evens out. It's like, you know, red, blue, green gets white in quantum chromodynamics.
This beer's retarded, son.
Yeah. And it does have some umami, too. It's like everything.
Yeah.
This is
Everything.
all over the map, but nothing is really out of balance.
No. This is one of the best beers we've ever had, though. Because it covers all the taste bases. It's got a shit ton of different kinds of flavors in it. It smells different than it tastes, different than its finish.
Finishes, yeah.
Honestly, I think the nose kind of lowers your defenses. You don't think it's going to be quite as
Crazy as this beer
as
ends up
bold
being.
of a beer as it is. You know, the
And then you
nose is
take
a
a
little
sip,
subdued.
and then you go,
Holy
wow.
shit.
And then the finish just goes long. It's like it gets more refined and more adult as it goes into its finish, as it goes more towards cigars and everything. And then it's just really fucking weird. And on top of everything, it's got the relatively light body for how malty it is that makes it super drinkable.
Yes. I'm still trying to take this beer in.
Man, that's
This
a good
is
beer.
amazing.
This was quite a find.
And it tastes Belgian as fuck. Not bad for an American brewery.
Yeah, well done, Rouge. Well done.
You know, Rouge, I think first really earned my respect with Dead Guy.
Yeah, Dead Guy.
I was like, what?
This has been available around here forever, and we just assumed it was shit and never tried it. And then,
I mean, Dead Guy usually is in my fridge now.
yeah, it's really good beer.
It's just a really solid
Alongside
fucking ale.
stuff like Golden Monkey.
Yeah.
You know, something else you'll find commonly in my fridge.
Yeah.
And of course, you know, the stuff that I'm a retard for. Anything by Southern Tier. And
yeah.
oh, I drank my 2 Xmas the other day that I've been saving since last
I
year.
haven't. Mine's still in my
Nice.
closet. I'm still waiting on that because I haven't seen it this year.
No, I haven't either.
I haven't seen it this year, and I've been waiting like just in case if I haven't seen it yet.
I haven't seen a lot of Southern Tier stuff in general.
Period. Yeah, not
You know what
around
I think
here.
may be happening is I think people maybe have gotten really jealous of them and they're trying to hedge them out or something.
Well, I know that what happened last year around here is everybody, like the distributors, ordered too much Southern Tier
for Halloween at least.
for Halloween.
For the
and
Not
then-
so much for Christmas.
No, but I think they had already self-corrected because of what happened at Halloween.
Yeah, because Halloween
we still
Christmas.
Like,
I can still buy Warlock and Pumpkin from last year.
and you can tell a difference because
At the gas station.
because they changed the bottles.
Yeah.
And the bottles look retarded.
I haven't
this year.
seen the new ones. Like
Oh.
in person. I haven't
Yeah,
seen them.
they've got them at Hop City,
Yeah.
but like at the gas station near your place.
They still have not
good
as in a
looking-
couple months ago.
Right.
Like
Last
year.
2016.
Pumpkin and Warlock. You
The
can
good
still
looking
buy there.
bottles.
Yeah.
This beer's fucking nuts.
It's really good. Now that's one thing I don't taste in is nuts.
I
But
don't
it might
really-
be there.
Well-
Just buried under everything else. Because there's just so much happening in it.
There's a lot going on with this beer, but I love it.
Now, one thing that was interesting that happened this year is while we were
It's a
compiling
little bit leathery too.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Well, we
yeah.
are compiling our list of beers.
Like that leathery like cigars will be sometime.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we are compiling
And
our...
tobacco, now that I think about it. Yeah.
Tobacco
No shit.
is part of fucking cigars. Well, we are compiling
Some of
our
our
list
viewers
of
may not know
beers.
that.
Part
We
of
don't trust you to know
something that
anything.
happened is John and I accidentally, we were just gathering up Christmas beers, and we ended up between us gathering up 3 Sierra Nevada beers.
I got 2 of mine. There was a holiday 12-pack that I bought just because I was like, I know I'm going to need holiday beers. I'm going to have at least some of these as a standby.
Yeah.
And so we ended up using one of those. There's a couple out there.
Yeah, we ended up deciding that we didn't want to have 2 or 3 Sierra Nevada beers
No.
in one episode.
No.
So we left out the
especially considering they're
celebration
kind of the kings
that I
of
picked up.
mediocrity.
And what was the other one that you picked up that we didn't do?
It was the Wintertide.
Wintertide. So we didn't do Wintertide or Celebration, even though we had both of those.
But that's going to be in the bonus footage
No,
well,
that's next year.
next year.
You know what's going to be
if-
in the bonus footage?
if they do them next year.
Well, no, Celebration has been that's been like a standby for them.
Okay,
They've been
cool.
doing that for years and years. Now I will show you what we're going to do for our potential bonus content that you may or may not see.
Depending on how homosexual it gets.
Yeah. Now,
John is giving us a
I'm giving
Christmas
us-
present.
that would be, and I'm going to go ahead and let this warm up just a little bit, but this is
Oh, fuck, look at that.
North Coast
2014.
North Coast Old Stock Ale 2014 Cellar Reserve. This has been aged in rye barrels.
Ooh.
And a friend of
Oh,
mine,
baby.
a friend of mine
How do you
got this
make
for
barrels
me.
out of rye?
I don't know, man. Rye whiskey barrels.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So we'll be
we'll
having,
be having this, and this will be part of our supplementary materials.
which we're going to release eventually if there's ever any demand for it.
But if there was any doubt,
Oh, this beer fucking sucks, dude.
this beer is bullshit.
Rouge?
I'm very angry with these people for making a beer this good.
Like, what the fuck?
This
This is amazing.
is one of the best beers we've had on Your Beer Sucks.
There's just so much here, and there's so much going on, but yet it's in balance.
And it's drinkable. It's
And it's-
approachable and incredibly complex.
I'm with everyone and yet not.
Yes.
Yes.
That's exactly this beer.
Yes, and I'm going to need to try to find some more of this.
This is a beer where you could be pudwitching on a desert island, reflecting on your
No.
failures, while also being the most powerful Jedi of all time.
That's true. All you
I
need is
mean-
the open bathrobe with your dick actually waggling around. But you know, it can't just be out. It has to be in such a way where it's just only sometimes.
Yeah, every now and then. Every now and then, like, does a peekaboo.
Stop
it makes an
it.
appearance.
And a whiskey bottle in this end. It's like, oh, dude. Fucking dude, you've got, it has a belt. Belt. Use the belt.
So that's it for this year's Christmas special. We will see you next week, continuing with season 4.
And just remember, life is too short to be caught drinking shit that isn't as good as Rouge Santa's Private Reserve.
Yes, Satan's Private Reserve. Drink this, buy all of it.
Do it.
Happy holidays.
Because otherwise, if you don't buy it, we're going to buy all of it. And you're going to be missing out.
Yeah, we don't have enough money to buy it all, but we'll try.
We'll find a way.
We'll
find a
figure it
way.
out.
Yeah, I've got knee pads.
Okay.